successful visual merchandising is through knowledge of materials. Materials signify the brand. Material used in visual merchandising is also dependent on amount of money the brand wants to spend for VM. Material manipulation is required for the window, in-store fixtures and props, and also for interiors of retail space. Material becomes a part of experience design for the customer who walks into the store. Material may be classified as wood, glass, metal, acrylic, fabric, stones, others or new materials. Wood, glass, acrylic and fabric may be the basic and important of the material used for the retail space. However, the others may be used to add an aesthetic appeal to the design space. Describing each of them in detail. First, let us talk about wood. Generally speaking, there are only two types of wood. One is hardwood, the other is softwood. Hardwood and softwood do not necessarily mean that the wood is either hard or soft. Hardwood comes from deciduous trees or angiosperms. These are trees whose seeds have covers and they shed their leaves annually. They are flowering trees. Some common examples of hardwood are maple, oaks, mahogany, ebony, birch, cherry, holly, balsa, beech and more. Balsa wood is a type of hardwood but it is one of the softest woods around. Softwood is those that come from trees that are coniferous or gymnosperms. These cone-bearing trees have seeds that are uncovered and fall from the tree to the ground. They are evergreen trees. Some common examples are fir, pine, cedar, redwood, hemlock and spruce. This is a sample of pine wood. We had discussed that wood is of two types, natural and artificial. Natural wood is what comes from the forest and artificial or man-made wood is made by man. So what you see here is pine and you can see the grains here too. So pine wood has got grains as it is a natural wood, and pine wood falls under a softwood and it is very friendly material to use in VM for creating your props. So we had talked about wood of different types, natural wood and artificial wood. Natural wood is what you get from the trees and artificial wood is the one that is made by man. So we have two examples here. One is your pine wood and the other is your local wood. Now since the pine wood is got from trees, you can see the grains here, you can see the grains here too. And these are the grains which are beautiful when used for interiors, because you can get this kind of lines which create an impact, or you could get this kind of rings which would make an impact to the prop or whatever for which the material is being used. Now pine is very soft wood and it is wonderful to work with and create props and other display systems in VM. The other cheaper version is a local wood, the finishing for which may not be that nice. However, since it is cheap, so it might be used for making furniture, props, etc. Let us talk about hardwood variety in detail. Oak is strong yet bendable. It resists absorption of moisture and is best used for furniture, desk, board framing and flooring, furniture, veneers and tool handles. This hardwood tree is found in the northeastern part of India. It is known for its strength, durability, and is highly resistant to warping and moisture, making it an excellent choice for furniture like bookshelves and cabinets, apart from outdoor furniture. It has a very distinct grain and finish. Maple, yet another admirable kind of hardwood with a fine texture and great strength. It is used extensively to make furniture like console tables, wall shelves, and bedside tables and flooring. In India, these trees are found in Ooty and other hilly regions. Rosewood is dark, reddish brown and very hard. It is closely grained and is quite hard to work on. Usually used for musical instruments, it is strong, tough and close grained. It is a handsome wood that takes up a high polish. It maintains its shape well and is available in large sizes. It is used for furniture of superior quality, cabinet work, ornamental carvings and so forth. It is found in Kerala, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and Orissa. Walnut is fine textured and strong. It resists shrinking and warping and is best used for cabinetry, gun stocks, furniture and wall paneling. It is chiefly found in Kashmir and is one of the most versatile wood types with a very fine texture. It is brown in color and has a rich brown color and is highly durable shrinkage and warp resistant. It is easy to work with, so it is ideal wood choice for crafting dining table sets, coffee tables, etc. Mahogany is a reddish brown colored hardwood. Mahogany is known by its distinct grain. It is strong, durable and takes to staining and polishing very well. It is also used extensively for fashioning cabinets, nested tables, dining table sets and other kinds of home furniture. One of its many advantages is that it does not warp, swell or shrink and does well underwater too. It is found all over India, particularly in Toughened Wildlife Sanctuary, Corbett National Park and Kaziranga National Park. Shisham, also called Sishu, Thali or Indian rosewood. Shisham wood is generally found in Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Mysore, Bengal, Assam and Orissa. It is strong and durable and does not bend or warp in adverse climate. Though crafting furniture out of it may be difficult, yet it takes to polishing very well and can be used to make premium quality furniture, sports, goods, railway sleepers, etc. Softwood variety, pine, has very uniform texture that is easy to work on. It is not susceptible to warping and swelling and is best used for house construction, furniture, paneling, boxes and molding. Though pine wood is hard, white pine is said to be soft and decays easily when in contact with the earth. It has a coarse grain and is a heavy kind of wood, though not as durable as other kinds of hardwood. It is also resistant to warping and swelling and is ideal for all kinds of furniture, both indoor and outdoor. It is also used to make patterns, door and window frames and paving material. In India, it is grown in the western Himalayas. Cedar is known for its pleasing aroma and reddish rust color. Its texture is uniform and it is highly resistant to decay and insects. It is also highly durable and is used to make decorative panels, storage chests and linings of closets, among the other things. It is grown in Kashmir and Assam. Teak, moderately hard, teak is durable and fire resistant. It can be easily seasoned and worked. It takes up a good polish and is not attacked by white ants and dry rot. It does not corrode iron fastenings and it shrinks little. It is among the most valuable timber trees of the world and its use is limited to superior work only. It is found in central India and southern India. Deodar is yellowish brown in color. Deodar is the most important timber tree providing softwood. It can be easily worked and it is moderately strong. It possesses distinct annual rings. It is used for making cheap furniture, railway carriages, railway sleepers, packing boxes, structural work and so forth. It is found in Himalayas, Punjab, Uttar Pradesh. Now coming to the man-made boards. Man-made boards come in different types too. Foremost is the plywood, which is made of thin layers of wood that are glued together. Then there are the chipboard and MDF. MDF is medium density fiber board, which are made of wood chips and dust particles glued together to make a board. Lastly, there is the blackboard and laminated board made of wood strips that are glued together. This is plywood. You can see the plies of wood which have been sandwiched together to form a plywood. What they do in reality is they take plies of wood which are glued together, one in the horizontal direction, another in the vertical direction, and then they are glued together to form a ply. So they may be based on the thickness, there may be 3 plies, there may be 5 plies, there might be 6 plies or there might be 8 plies. Next we are going to talk of the man-made wood, which is a block board. You can see here 2 blocks. So there might be more number of blocks which are put together and then they are sandwiched between 2 plies and form the block board. The next is MDF, which is used by gluing all the sawdust together under high pressure. Now all these types of wood come in various dimensions. Oh, this should have come first. The next material we will talk about is glass. When we talk of iridescent interior design materials, glass undoubtedly tops the list. It is one of the most widely used materials in the architectural industry. The numerous types of glass available in the market cater to the requirement of the versatile customers, thus rendering itself as one of the most flexible materials. There are about 10 types of glass I am going to talk about today, which are used in interior spaces. Patterned or textured glass, as the name suggests, Patterned glass has a decorative design embossed on its surface. It could be a colorful geometric pattern or just a plain texture. It is most useful in spaces which require privacy but also need sufficient light transmission. The texture on the glass surface prevents a clear view of the object when seen through the glass. It has its applications in conference rooms, foyers, restaurants, shower cubes and windows. Spandrel glass. Spandrel glass is used to disguise the less aesthetically pleasing structural elements like columns, walls, shear walls, beams and so on. It comes in plenty of colors and hence can be used in versatile locations to complement the interiors. It is opaque and reflective in nature. The uniform appearance of the spandrel glass gives a neat look to the space. It is called spandrel mainly due to its great malleability. It can be molded and shaped to cover even the curvature joining two spandrel columns. It is also 5 times stronger than the traditional and annealed glass. Spandrel glass also finds its applications in kitchen interiors. It can be used to cover the kitchen cabinets and walls instead of tiling. Tinted or colored glass. Tinted glass is manufactured by adding metal oxides to float glass. While the typical colors used are bronze, grey, dark grey, green, blue, blue-green, many other colors like red, pink, purple can also be manufactured. Different metal oxides when mixed with float glass render different colors to it. There is not much change in the elementary properties of the glass except the solar transmission. Due to its tint, it prevents heat transmission and absorbs solar energy. This is not ideal glass if you desire to transmit light since it hinders with light transmission. Reflective glass. Reflective glass is a clear glass with a metallic coating which reflects heat. It is used in eco-friendly constructions to reduce the energy consumption of the buildings. It prevents heat loss from the interior of the building and heat gain from outside the building. While the finish is usually metallic, it can also be given a tinted appearance. Another advantage of using reflective glass is that it reduces the glare, which it provides comfortable working environments in the office or home. The metallic finish blocks the view of the people standing in front of the installed glass. Its main application is in facade, but it does fancy some audacious architects to use it in the interiors as well. Satin or privacy glass. Satin glass has satin finish as the name suggests. It is chemically treated to give the desired finish on the surface. It is a good material for decorative purposes. It can also be used as a partition wall in retail spaces or hotels where one requires privacy as it blurs the view. Due to this property, it can be utilized in fabricating a door in association with another material such as wood. Satin glass is a low maintenance product as it prevents the dust from sticking onto its surface. The finger marks don't get printed on the skin of stained glass, unlike another glass.
Plate glass. Clear glass is the most common type of glass seen in interior spaces. It is colorless and has blue or green colored edge due to the presence of iron oxides. It is not as strong as laminated glass. Clear glass allows almost 80 to 90% of the visible light to pass through. It can be used in multiple locations in the house and for other decorative purposes. You can craft anything from a doorknob to a facade to a chandelier using this type of glass. Its transmittance quality makes it an ideal material for making lamps and chandelier. It can also be molded into a clear glass vessel type wash basin or an over-the-counter type wash basin. Safety glass. Safety glass is now mandatory in some areas of the home as well as throughout some types of buildings such as schools. Glass used in roofs must also meet safety requirements in case of an object falling onto the double glazing window, which could cause fragments falling below. Laminated glass. This glass is made by sandwiching an inner layer of tough elastic film between two sheets of glass and bonding them together using heat and pressure. These glasses are commonly used as windscreen in automobiles, railway coaches, in multi-story buildings where safety is prerequisite, aquariums, built-proof glass, etc. Laminated glass is comprised of one or more interlayers sandwiched between two or more sheets of float or annealed glass. The interlayers are composed of a PVB polyvinyl butyl laminate or cast resin. Cast resin laminated glass is manufactured by pouring liquid resin into the cavity between two glass sheets. This method of laminate is often used where heavily textured or patterned glass is to be used. PVB laminated glasses tend to have a higher safety performance and are the more commonly used variety. One or more sheets of glass are bonded together with one or more PVB interlayers. If the glass suffers an impact, it may eventually fracture, but the broken fragments will remain bonded to the interlayer. Safety grade laminates also act as a deterrent against burglary and vandalism. Depending on the composition of the laminate and thickness of the glass, different levels of performance are also possible for acoustic insulation and protection against firearms and explosions. Toughened or security glass. Security glass can either be laminated or toughened. Laminated glass is an engineered glass which holds its pieces together in an event of disaster. It is ideal for a coffee table top. If your countertop breaks, the shattered pieces of glass will stick together. It can also be used in sensitive areas such as jewelry shops. It is so strong that it is even capable of withstanding a bullet attack. Owing to its strength, architects have used this kind of glass for designing a staircase. Toughened glass is also a popular choice for tabletops since it prevents cuts and injuries due to broken glass. Energy efficient glass. Windows are responsible for as much as 25% of heat exchange between the interior and exterior of your house. This means choosing the right kind of glass can prevent the heat from escaping your house in winters and hinder the heat from creeping into your interior space in the summers. It can reduce your electricity bill up to 20%. Installing this type of glass also lowers your carbon footprint, which will ultimately make you feel good about yourself. Many retail shops can also enjoy the benefits of installing an energy-efficient glass on their glass facade. Since the facade is exposed directly to the sun, use of environment-friendly glass will reduce requirement for heating or cooling the space depending upon your geographical location. The next material that we are going to focus on is fabric. One thing that you'll always notice about interior decorating is that designers will often play with a variety of fabrics to create the desired look. This could be a simple tablecloth on a large, impressive looking dining table, or it could be a throw draped across the couch. Fabrics are generally used to provide a splash of color or texture to the room, and you can use fabrics to pull out the decor you are going for or simply to accent it. When it comes to fabric, there are many selections to choose from, and it may be hard to figure out which one works best for your store. Not only should you think of the fabrics that are covering upholstery and windows, but you should also think about the fabric that is covering the walls. When it comes to fabrics, there are many different types out there and the combinations are endless, but for the purpose of practicality, we are going to look at few fabrics. When it comes to fabrics, there are many different types out there and the combinations are endless, but for the purpose of practicality, we are going to take a look at 100% fabric and none of the combination fabrics. Fabric may be divided as natural and artificial or synthetic. Natural fabric examples are cotton, silk and jute, which may be used extensively in apparel retail interiors. Synthetic fabric examples are acrylic, polyester and nylon. Cotton. Cotton is a natural fiber that is found in a lot of different blends in fabrics. It is comfortable and breathable, which makes it an excellent fabric to work with. It also has the wonderful traits of being resistant to fading and other signs of wear and tear. The main problem with cotton is that it tends to stain and become soiled very easily. That is why if you choose to use cotton in your home, you should use a cotton blend instead of pure cotton. Cotton growing belt of India are Maharashtra and Gujarat. Silk. Well, we all know what silk is, and it can provide a rich element to any room when you use it for window coverings, cushions, or even as an upholstery covering. It has a soft luster to it, and the fibers themselves are actually prism-like, which is why the material shines. It reflects light at various angles. The main drawback of silk is that it is not very durable. It is prone to wrinkling and it will stain very easily. I would avoid using silk in high traffic areas such as family rooms where people may be munching on popcorn during a movie. Found in several states of India, but raw silk is the one that may be used in exotic interiors. Jute. Jute is one of the most affordable natural fibers and is the second most important vegetable fiber next to cotton. It is a strong and durable fabric. It has a long, soft, shiny vegetable fiber that can be spun into coarse, strong threads. It is produced primarily from plants in the genus corchorus. Jute is the name of the plant or fiber that is used to make burlap, hessian or gunny cloth. Jute is used chiefly to make cloth for warping bales of raw cotton and to make sacks and coarse cloth. The fibers are also woven into curtains, chair coverings, carpets, area rugs, hessian cloth and backing for linoleum. In India, it is mostly found in Bengal. Acrylic. Acrylic, also known as acrylic fiber, is a synthetic fiber that was created as an alternative to wool, and it has begun seeing use as an alternative to cashmere. The fabric is surprisingly soft and comfortable, and its durability makes it an excellent choice for home decor. Generally, acrylic fabrics hold color extremely well and resist shrinkage, which is excellent when you have to clean some of your fabrics. Acrylic fabric also resists stains and wear and tear. It is also resistant to wrinkles. Acrylic is strong, machine washable, wrinkle resistant and dyes well, but it pills and cannot absorb very well. It is often used in fake fur, nets, fleece and as an imitation of wool. It blends with wool, cotton and rayon as well. Polyester. Usually seen in drapes and bed sheets, most people do not use a straight polyester fabric to decorate with or really at any time. What they do use instead is a polyester blend with a variety of other fabrics. Polyester is a synthetic fabric that is used in a variety of ways and can be found in a large number of textures. It or a polyester blend is a good choice for sitting areas since polyester is resistant to wrinkles. Polyester is strong, resists wrinkling and is machine washable, but is not very absorbent and is subject to both static electricity and mildew. It is often used in lining fabrics as well as in cotton or poly blends, which we will talk sometime later. Nylon. Another synthetic fabric. Nylon is a resilient fabric that has a silky texture to it. It is usually resistant to stains and it holds color extremely well. Although it is a strong fabric, it tends to only be used in blends and not on its own. Since it is a strong and resilient fabric, the use of nylon or nylon blends is practically endless when it comes to your home decor. Nylon is strong, machine washable, wrinkle resistant and elastic, but it does not absorb well. It is often used to make satins, chiffons, tricots and knits as well as upholstery. Rayon. Also known to many designers as art silk, rayon is a semi-synthetic fabric that is a great alternative to silk. It has a bright shiny texture to it and is a great choice for many stores that is looking for something that is more durable than silk is. The one major drawback of rayon is that it will wrinkle, so it is better to use it on a surface that won't have a lot of people lounging on it. Rayon is absorbent, stretchy and dyes well, but it is relatively weak, often needs to be dry cleaned and has a tendency to shrink or stretch if not handled properly. It is used to imitate silk, linen and cotton, often through blending with other fibers. Leather. The last fabric that I am going to look at is leather. which is a natural fabric that is produced by tanning various hides, usually cow but not always. Leather can add rich element to an interior and many people love it, but this is not the easiest fabric to have in your store. Leather requires a lot of work and the color can fade if it is placed in direct sunlight. Another problem with leather is that it can become scratched and stained quite easily. Still, it does make a statement wherever you use it and can be an excellent choice for many luxury stores. The main thing to remember about fabrics is that you need to pick something that you are comfortable with and ones that fit your brand style. You won't want to use a lot of silks if you are in a busy street. If you are ever in doubt about a fabric, simply look for an alternative in a fabric blend instead of working with 100% pure fabric. Properties required while selecting a fabric are: it should have good light fastness, good resistance to seam slippage, and good resistance to pilling. It should have stain repellency, flame retardancy, and good appearance retention. An interior textile may be used for seating, window textiles, bed textiles, wall coverings, bathroom textiles, accessories, and table textiles. For upholstery, the fabric used may be acrylic, polyester, cotton, and blends. For shears, curtains, drapes, and blinds, fabric used may be cotton, silk, acrylic, polyester, and nylon. Reflective textiles may also be used in interiors. One side is normal fabric, the other side is aluminium film. It doesn't allow UV rays to enter inside a room. Polyester and cotton may be used for the same. Blinds are a type of textile which are opaque. Fabric used is cotton. Fabric used as wall covers may also be used as sound absorbents. Jute and flax work good for it. No fibrous material may be used. Fabric may also be used as screen or room dividers, not only to absorb the sound but also to give privacy. They can also brighten up an area based on textile patterns. In bathroom, the usage is as shower curtains, towels, floor mats, lampshades, and so on. Towels have to be cotton, however. Others can be polyester or blended fabric. Teflon fabric protector by DuPont. Indoors Teflon fabric protector makes it easier to keep upholstery, draperies, bedding, and linen looking fresh and clean. In outdoors, Teflon fabric protector provides continuous protection for awnings and patio furniture cushions. This technology prevents the fiber from holding stains and soils so they can easily be washed off. It has water repellency and protects the fabric from dust and mites and hence is most ideal for retail interior spaces. It is also eco-friendly. Acrylic. Acrylic may be classified under plastic and they may come as polyurethane sheets, Teflon sheets, corrugated sheets, PVC foam boards, PVC sheets and tubes. Polyurethane foam sheets are resilient and flexible as rubber and are available in all sizes including the block sizes. PVC foam board is widely used in advertising and construction industry. This sheet can be laminated, embossed, painted, printed, engraved or milled and are also available in various shapes and sizes. Additionally, it does not decay with age and its color is preserved for a longer period of time. The main feature of it is corrosion resistant, heat resistant, noise resistant, fireproof, moisture resistant and shock resistant. Next material that we are going to talk about is metal. Metal is extensively used in decorative interior paneling in the commercial properties. The bland commercial building can be converted with the use of customized metal applications. Metal interior design applications for commercial properties are multifunctional. Interior paneling effectively manipulate the natural lighting available within a building. Interior design applications also serve as means to maximize airflow in an office space of a commercial building. It is possible to create branded memorabilia from any realistic image as metal art. A portrait commemorating the founder of a company or displaying the company logo fabricated into a metal interior piece for the office space is also an option. Metal interior applications are fabricated using advanced proprietary systems using zinc, cotton, stainless steel, copper and titanium. An array of metal finishes is available for the interior wall cladding and decorative metal art pieces. Zinc in interior paneling. Zinc has a grey appearance in the earlier stages but develops a darkened blue-grey patina as it oxidizes. Zinc projects are made from sheets of zinc material formed over a wood or other substrate backing. Zinc has excellent antimicrobial properties which helps to kill germs. One of the softer metals, zinc lends itself to a distressed look with routine uses. If preferred, a protective coating applied periodically will keep the counter or sink looking new. Stainless steel in metal interior applications. Stainless steel makes for great looking appliances. It is used extensively in commercial applications like restaurant kitchens, hospitals and cafeterias due to its aesthetic and hygienic qualities. It is easily cleaned, almost impossible to stain, indifferent to water and spills. Stainless steel possesses phenomenal strength and solid scratch resistance as well as good aesthetic qualities. It looks versatile and it works well in both modern industrial settings, cottage interiors and more. Copper in interior design applications. Copper can be used for a warmer look. Copper has a relative softness, makes it slightly more vulnerable to denting and scratching than steel. Despite this drawback, however, copper countertops, tables and hoods impart a warm ambience to home, a cross between old world and modern style. Many different finishing techniques are available from hammered texture to embossing. If desired, a special coating can be used to prevent the natural patination process from turning the copper green. Brass also makes a good accent metal for stainless steel and zinc. Here we are discussing only the natural stone types. First, marble. The character of marble, it often has distinct veining with a wide variety of colors. Marble is a metamorphic crystalline rock formed when limestone has additional heat and pressure applied to it by the earth's crust, causing the stone to recrystallize, and its applications can be on floor and walls, countertops occasionally. It is a popular material for bathroom countertops. It can be too delicate for kitchen depending on how the client will use it. New ceiling products have made marble a more popular choice for interior countertops in recent years. Not usually a good choice for outdoor applications, it can be used in a sandblasted or other highly textured finish, but usually not preferred for countertops in outdoor kitchens or in wet areas. Basically because marble is a porous material and if anything falls on it, it's going to leave a stain forever. Granite. It often has busy visual textures in a variety of colors. Granite is a plutonic igneous rock having visibly crystalline texture, generally composed of feldspar and mica and quartz. Its application is in floor and wall. Sometimes this is a desired look, but it can be very busy. Countertops, the hardness of the stone makes granite the most popular choice for both kitchen and bathroom countertops. Suitable for any outdoor applications and exterior cladding. But a disadvantage of this when it is used as a flooring is that granite tends to get cool and it affects the body and hence a person living inside the house could become sick. However, granite is a preferred stone in interiors of stores because it is a rough and tough stone, being a hard stone. Slate. It is rough in character, mostly greys, but some varieties have dramatic, some color variation. Slate is a fine-grained, foliated, homogeneous, metamorphic rock derived from an original shale-type sedimentary rock composed of clay or volcanic ash. Its application is in floor and walls and must consider shaling when choosing slate. Not generally used as kitchen countertops due to shaling, but custom slab fabrication is available. It's great for outdoor use. Limestone. It often has a visible fossils embedded within some color variety. Limestone is a sedimentary rock composed of different crystal forms of calcium carbonate. Most grains in limestone are skeletal fragments of marine organisms. Its application is again in floor and walls, not generally chosen for countertops due to its porosity and tendency to stain. Limestone is suitable for bathroom countertops, however. Not generally chosen for outdoor use for the same reason, but it can be used with proper sealing. Some limestones must be sealed from the front and the back before installation to prevent the setting materials from staining the stone. Onyx. In character, it is translucent, can range from gold and oranges to green. Onyx is a cryptocrystalline form of quartz. Onyx is a sedimentary rock formed as stalactites and stalagmites in cave interiors. Its application is in floor, wall and decorative. Onyx can be delicate, so be careful where you use it. Most popular for vanity countertops or specialty surfaces. These days the market is full of onyx decorative products. So onyx is used largely as an interior decorative product making. Soapstone. In character it is grey, sometimes greenish, with white veining, smooth and soapy. In formation, a metamorphic rock that is largely composed of mineral talc. Its applications, generally used for countertops, chemical and heat resistant but not scratch resistant, can be delicate, must be oiled regularly to keep the color. A general use of soapstone has been in olden temples, especially of the Hoysala period in the southern India. The same stone is being used for making temple artifacts, and today with the intervention of designers, you can see a range of new products coming out of soapstone, which can be used for the interiors and as well as outdoor garden lighting. This woven 3D surface wall treatment is from 3Form, available in many color options. It was once only seen in commercial projects but has now become more popular in residences. 3D gypsum board. These panels come in tiles and are screwed to a substrate. The seams are mudded and sanded by a skillful dry waller to create a continuous effect. Faux leather has beautiful tactile warmth and is available in 3 different hues: natural, chocolate and black. Since it's a rubber product, it's easy to maintain and suitable for kitchen and bathroom cabinetry. And of course, it works as a substitute for leather and is a cheaper option. Stainless steel. Steel has amazing potential and can take on many different personalities, from modern and stark to tactile and warm. Stainless steel isn't used just as a sheet metal today. In new applications, stainless steel pieces are linked together like chainmail or woven into screens. Sheet metal has been perforated with a laser cut design in this image. Laminated glass. Laminated glass is made of various flat products sandwiched between 2 sheets of glass. It has a high-end pressed look. Colored glass works beautifully with its applications too. Mirror can be used as a backing for an opaque reflective insert in a closet door. You can try playing with frosted glass, starfire glass or different fabric inlays. European laminates. This bathroom's curved cabinet has high pressure laminate fronts that show just how far laminate has come in the past few years. The Italians have been laminate masters since the 1950s. Today's laminate mimic textured Faux woods, have 3D effects and come in a range of colors and metallic surfaces. Textured glass counters are glass as a functional countertop material. Laminated layers of glass can be built up to 4 inches thick with a wide range of textures for the bottom layer. The texture on the bottom creates an appealing visual effect and hides any surface scratches. Bone. The last of the material that we are discussing. Bone has an ancient feel to it. The handmade quality of the individual tesserae, their elegant sheen and the subtle variety in hues make any application stunning. So here we see a list of new material. These are only few, but there are many more of the new materials, and whatever you experiment can become a new material.